To the generation knocking at the door, break it open. Let the knocker rust. Wait no summons. High hearts and youth have destiny enough. The mystery and the power enshrined in you are all this time, and as this moment new. And none but you can tell what part you play. Nor can you tell until you know your way.
As a designer, you spend your whole life breaking your babies. Prototyping is part of the process, and you have to get used to it. But of course, this is something we've put a lot of love into, and this is the way you learn. You have to do this. When Ballentines came to us with the concept of a space class, right off the bat we had a hunch about what it could be, but being designers, of course, you don't trust your first judgment. You have to go through the process. We designed about 20 different ways into solving this problem. Like, how can you design for connoisseurship and a true Earth-like drinking experience in an environment where there's very little gravity. We wanted to make sure that there'd be no effect on flavour, hence medical grade plastics, but also gold, which is extremely unreactive. The space glass is 3D printed, which is the technology of the future. It's, the way we're going to make things in space. There is a 3D printer on the International Space Station. You could print the space glass now, and it would solve a problem they have, which is how to drink. It's something which at the moment needs to be resolved. And I love the idea of astronauts using the space glass straight away. The secret of good design is prototyping, and this is just prototyping on a really huge level. We're taking our alpha and exposing it to actual microgravity conditions, so it's hugely exciting to see how it's going to work. We're testing two things today. The base plates, which is the best designed to hold the liquid in place. We have a concave base plate and a convex base plate. And our core supposition is that the liquid, which will be like a jelly in microgravity, will stick to the base plate. We want to figure out which is the best plate for that sort of sticking process, and hopefully that will then connect to the entry point, to the helix, which then of course allows the liquid to go into the mouth of the space traveller. Our hypothesis is that it's going to be the convex base plate, but we really need to figure out if it is true, and the only way to do that is to drop it.
3, 2, 1, go.
How did your test go?
Yeah, it went amazingly well. The whiskey, stuck to the base plate as we imagined, but it was extraordinary just to see it climb up the channel to the mouthpiece, and so it worked so much better than we thought. The way that Ballentines are interested in exploring this concept was the future, really, where humanity is going. There's a whole category of people who are now called astropreneurs who are doing this. They're creating businesses and services for space. The space glass is a symbol of this new frontier.